Hi everybody, Mary's here. Hope you are having a wonderful Sunday. I'm just over water changes at the shrimps and also in the kitchen where I have my Boraras gang roaming around in the tank. I want to give you an update on the mini greenhouses. So let's try to switch, and here we are. Let me take off the lid. The first one, Rotala colorata, and as you can see, they are coming up nicely. I don't know why this side is not doing so well, except this little baby. So I will have to figure it out how to do it the best way. But on this side, if you take a closer look, I took my pin set to pinpoint, like here, coming up little one, here, and behind them. So even here. And as I had read in Christel Kasselmann's book and in her Insta posts, which I highly recommend to follow because you can learn tremendous amount from her. I had cut the stems once they brought these new shoots. So I had cut them, as you can see here, because when they come up vertically, that means that they develop their own roots and they can grow further on their own. So I am half happy and half disappointed. But you know, this was my first trying to propagate aquarium plants this way. But yeah, hell, you know, without failure, you won't learn anything. So don't be frightened or discouraged if the first attempt is not as you expected it to be. By mentioning Christel Kasselmann, let me show you. Here it is, her book, Aquarium Plants. I think, Christel, you should have added subtitle it. Don't drop it onto your foot because it will hurt, because it's a huge book. Huge. Roughly here. So I highly recommend it. So she inspired me to try my hands out on this. So this was for Rotala colorata. In the aquarium, it has a very, very vivid pink color. The stems and even the leaves. But the immersed has quite dark and not those pointed leaves, but rather rounded, if you can see. And in the aquarium, they bring leaves opposite, on the stem, opposite to each other. And here it's like a little rosette. Try my best. So here, see? Although it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's amazing how different the immersed and submersed form can be. Truly remarkable. By the way, I'm trying to propagate these for Wabikusa and Kokedama because I soon will get a small shallow Doa tank, 30 centimeters by 18 by 12 with an ONF flat nano light, and I want these plants to be in that glass. Now look at the other one. At first, at second, and at third glimpse, there's not a significant change. The only thing is, this is Rotala Macracandra mini from ADA. As you can see, let me try to grab it with my pincet carefully. It's bringing new leaves, so it's doing fine, but it's quite slow. But that's okay. Hey, just as they have their own pace. And the greatest thing about aquarium hobby, that it teaches you of patience. Now let's go to the other one. This is Bio Mizukusa no Mori, also an ADA product. This is Hygrophila pinnatifida UK. It's doing remarkably. I didn't plant it in the rhizome into the soil, which is ADA Amazonia, because this is an epiphyte plant after all. I just took a shoot from the in vitro cup and just seated it on top of the soil. And okay, the old leaves are, I don't know, dying and starting to turn to yellow. But if you look over here, there are the new leaves. This is also a new leaf. This single plant brought this leaf roughly a couple of weeks ago, and now look how big that is. The other one is also coming up nicely, although, for instance, this leaf is, I don't know, doesn't have that saw edge like the other one. But let's see. As for HC or Cuba, I really don't know what's going on. Didn't die, but also doesn't grow. Also, my greatest headache, that around here, probably you can see the plant and the soil. There's mold. mold formed around it, and also here. In the aquarium, Excel or a good brushing with a toothbrush works. But here I have absolutely no idea. What shall I do? By the way, did any of you have tried to propagate aquarium plants this way? And if you face this kind of mold issue, in a comment, please let me know how you deal with it, because I'm worried because it's turning up even at this one as well, and I'm not frightfully happy about that. The Araguaia, yes, I read in Christel's book, and even on Instagram, Christel warned that Ludwiga Araguaia is not an easy plant to propagate this way. Well, look at this. Here's the proof. It melted, then here it completely disappeared. There's only a single hole. But I won't give up. Hey, that's the fun. Don't give up. So this is for these little mini greenhouses. Oh, by the way, in one of my shrimp tanks I have Cyperus helferi. You probably know it. Got a tiny little baby, and I decided to put it here because I was advised by a fellow scaper living in Bahrain to try it as a wobby plant because it looks really, really nice. The growth is more compact than in the aquarium. Also, the growth is slow, just as in the aquarium. So this is my first try. You can say that I just filled in the hole with that plant, but why not? So that's it. Until next time, have a great day and keep on scaping and enjoy our wonderful hobby. So, thank you for joining me on this Sunday, or wherever you are. It might be Saturday or already Monday. So, bye.